Friends, welcome to today's football predictions on Betkraft. Alright, today is another wonderful, Wednesday morning, the 17th day of July 2024. And as usual, there's a lot of games going on across the globe. And amongst these games, we came up with some of those few games that were selected and also made our in-depth analysis on it. And, brought forward for you on Betkraft. Alright. That being said, a lot of these games we'll be looking into in a short while, and looking at how they fared in recent occasions, and also making our verdicts on these games. But before then, I want all those of us who are actually coming across our video for the first time, who are yet to subscribe, to kindly take our time to hit the subscribe button so that you do not miss out on our subsequent games that will be up on this channel on a daily basis. Alright. Without further ado, let's head to the business of the day. And today we're going to start with the very first game, which is actually the UEFA Champions League qualifying match, where Betkraft will be up against the Basi. Okay, as usual, we'll take a look at each of these teams, how they fared in recent games, and also take it down to how they have been faring from home and away respectively. So when we look at the Basi, the home side, we'll see that they've been able to win 4 games in the past 6 encounters. They've also had 1 loss as well as 1 draw in the past 6 recent games that they had. And on the Basi, the away side, have managed to also win 4 games, and they've had 1 draw and 1 loss too. And when you take it down to how both sides are fared from home and away perspective, you see that Betkraft, the home side, have won the entire 10 home matches that they've had so far. They've been doing very well. Betkraft, winning all the 10 matches they have played from home in the last 10 home games. And the away side, or the Basi, have been able to manage 4 wins and also 4 losses, as well as 2 draws in the past 10 away games that they had. And when you put all that together, the home side seems perfect, doing very well at the moment. And the last time both teams met, which was the first leg of this very encounter, saw them playing out a 0-0 draw. None was able to achieve a victory on that occasion. So we do expect to see the home side, Betkraft, who has been doing very well from home, to either win or draw in this very encounter. It is the home side to win or draw. That's our verdict for that very game. And that takes us to the next game, and also it is in UEFA Champions League qualifying match, where we'll have Sugar of Macedonia coming up against Slovan Bratislava. Okay, and right, when you take a look at how they fared on recent occasions, you can see that Sugar have been able to manage 3 wins. They have had 3 losses as well, and the away side Slovan have managed 4 wins out of 6. They've also had 2 losses in the recent 6 games. And when you look at how they fared from home and away, you see that Sugar has been faring decently from home, seeing that they've won 6 games in the past 10 home games. They've also had 2 losses as well as 2 draws in the past 10 home games. And the away side, Bratislava, have been able to achieve 5 wins from away. They've also had 5 losses in the past 10 away games. So they also been decent. It's a decent result for them. And when you look at how both sides fared from the last meeting, you know that this is actually the second leg of this very encounter. We saw Slovan Bratislava from home defeated this side by 4 goals to 2 on that occasion. So in this very game, we still do expect Slovan Bratislava, their away side, to achieve a result in this, and our verdict is actually their away side to either win or draw. That's our verdict for that very encounter. That takes us to the next game for the day, and the next game for the day is in Europa Conference League qualifying match, where we have Crusaders who will be up against Canafon Town. Alright, Crusaders have been able to achieve 2 victories in the past 6 encounters, while they have had 3 losses as well as 1 draw. And Canafon Town have managed to achieve 4 wins in the past 6. They've also had 1 draw as well as 1 loss. And when you look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you can see that Crusaders have been able to achieve 6 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 4 losses as well as 1 draw in the past 10 home games that they played. And the away side, Canafon Town have managed to achieve 2 victories from away. They've also had 3 losses playing from away, and as well as a lot of draws, 5 draws in the past 10 away games that they had so far. So, and the last time both teams met, which was also earlier this month, where they played out the Carpenter Town was able to defeat this side by 2-0. Defeated the Crusaders on that occasion. So in this very game, and knowing that Crusaders are a team that are doing very well from home, and they'll be looking to reduce this very deficit, by achieving a win in this very encounter. So we do expect to see a win for the home side, Crusaders. Achieving a result. So we expect to see Crusaders winning or draw plus over 1.5 in this very game. Home win or draw plus over 1.5. That's all valid for that very encounter. And that takes us to the next for the day, and it is in Finland. First division, where we have PK35 who will be up against Jaro. Alright, PK35 have been able to achieve one victory in the past 6 games. They've also had 2 draws as well as 3 losses. And the away side, on the other hand, Jaro have managed 4 wins in the past 6, achieving 1 draw as well as 1 loss in the process. And when you take a look at how both sides have fared from home and away perspective, you can see that home side PK35 have been able to manage 4 wins in the past 10 home games. They've also had 3 draws as well as 3 losses in the past 10 home games. And the away side, on the other hand, Jaro have been able to achieve 6 victories and also 4 losses in the past 10 away games. Jaro have been doing very well, having the better average, seeing that 60% of their past 10 away games have resulted to a win for them. And taking a look also at how both sides have fared on the head-to-head perspective, you can as well see that Jaro have been very dominant in their last 3 head-to-head meetings of both sides, winning all 3 encounters. The recent one was in May this year, where they played out a 2-1 victory for home against PK35. So we do expect Jaro, to rise to the occasion once again and achieve a result in this one. It is the away side that we expected to win out throughout this very encounter. It is a win. That's our value for that very game. Alright, and that takes us to the next game, which happened to be the last for the day, and it is in Sydney. Alright, Sydney, New South Wales. Might as well have Sydney Olympics. It's actually in Australia, New South Wales, where we'll have a Sydney Olympic coming up against Apia Lechata Tigers. Alright, and when we look at how they fared from recent games, you can see that the home side have been able to achieve 4 wins. Sydney Olympics have had 4 wins, 1 draw as well as one loss, and their away side Apia Tigers have managed to achieve 3 victories and also 1 draw as well as 2 losses. Taking a look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you can see that Sydney Olympics have been able to achieve 4 victories in the past 10 home games. They've also had 1 draw and as well as 5 losses in the past 10 home games. And the away side Apia Tigers have been able to achieve 7 victories from away, and they've also had 1 draw as well as 2 losses in the past 10 away games that they have so far. It tells you that in the away side Apia Tigers have been doing very well, seeing that they've won 70% of their last 10 away games. So it goes to show that they're doing so well at the moment, and we do expect them to rise to the occasion in this one. Also looking at how both sides have fared, on the head-to-head perspective, you can as well see that the last 5 meetings for both sides have always seen Apia Lechata Tigers, doing so well. They're being very dominant because they have been able to achieve victories on 4 occasions out of those 5, and Sydney Olympic winning just on 1 occasion. It goes to show how dominant this side have been, and we do expect the away side, to win or draw in this very encounter. It is a win or draw. That's our value for that very encounter. Alright, and that also brings our predictions for you today on Betkraft to go to your conclusion. And I hope, wish you the very best of luck, and I hope the ticket goes great. Also remember, it's just a soccer game, and it can go either way. Alright, that being said, also remember to play responsibly. Don't play with what you can afford to lose. Try to have fun doing this. Alright, that being said, tomorrow is another day, and I'll definitely be coming up with my predictions tomorrow. But until then, keep winning.